that too. Let me just disconnect and connect again. Let me reconnect it. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, 1 square plus 1 square is equal to c square, right? So in this case, it's equal to 2, right? So therefore, your c is equal to square root 2. Of course, I ignore the negative one. Okay? Hello? Hold on.
Oh, okay.
No, okay. So I reject this one. Okay, good. Next. So for this one, this is 1, then this is 2, and then this is square root 3. All right? 1 square plus, so it's 2 square minus square root. So it's equal
in the bracket.
And this is square root 3, right? Okay, good. Yeah, done. Good. You can use Tokaso to figure out the value for each the length of each side. Okay, good. So with this, I think you are good to go. So you just need to memorize this. In fact, nothing to memorize lah. Just label. Cool. So if you are given like sine 75 without using a calculator, how you do it? So you can see it as sine 30 plus 45. Right?
Yeah.
And then you need to open the bracket. Do you know how to open the bracket? Do you open the bracket like this? Oh, sine 30 plus sine 45. Is this correct?
No, you just add them up.
No. You need to use special. I mean, what do you mean by add them up? You start from the sine at 75. I asked you not to use calculator. That's why you break into special angle.
Okay.
Okay, but anyway, do you open the bracket like this? Oh, first arrow sine 30, second arrow sine 45. Is this correct?
I'm not sure.
Wrong.
No, okay.
Yeah, so wrong. By the way, you are given a formula sheet for A level, for A maths.
Yeah. So
you should use that. I'm going to upload the formula right here, right now.
Okay.
Hold on, I need to I'll grab it from somewhere first. And by the way, this formula is together with the binomial one. I'm going to upload it now. No. Loading. Can you see it? Let me zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so sine 30 plus sine 45, right? I hope you can see that we are supposed to use this one. Okay, so this one will give you what? So
sine E times cosine B.
Yeah.
Is that plus minus?
So the plus is on top, so plus is plus. So it's sine 30 cosine 45 plus cosine 30 sine 45. Okay? So sine 30. So what is sine 30?
Sine 30.
No, you make use of the this one. You are not supposed to use a calculator. You are supposed to use this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sine
30 is
cosine
here.
30 is, I think I know.
Yeah.
It is 1 over 2.
Yes, it's O over H. Very good. So this is half. Then what about cosine 45?
Cosine.
You should look at this.
Oh. Cosine 45 is
You can use this 45 or you can use that 45.
is 1 over square root 2.
Correct. Continue. We simplify later. Cosine 30.
Cosine 30 is square root 3 over 2.
Yes. Cosine 45. I mean sine 45, sorry.
Sine. Sine 45 is 1 over square root 2.
Then with this, I think you can continue. So you will get 1, 2 square root 2 plus square root 3, 2 square root 2. So you just add them up. 2 square root 2, right? And of course, you need to rationalize.
Times, no, 2 times.
Right? That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So this is the exact value. Okay? So usually when you see next time, if the question asks you for the exact value, you think of special angle.
Oh, so they will specify exact value.
Yeah, or without using a calculator.
Oh.
Okay? So if you look at your this where's the pic? Sorry, let me just hold on, let me zoom in. Where's the special angle one? Here. Can you see sine this one? Sine 135?
Yeah.
So sine 135, how do you split to special angle? These are the special angle you can pick. So how do you split the 135?
135 maybe 135 minus 90 and 45.
Very good. So once you have this, you open it using the formula as well. So using just now is sine 90 cosine 45
Cosine 45
plus
plus
cosine 90
cosine 90
sine
and sine
45.
45.
So the rest, you need to go back and do it. Okay?
So okay.
Yeah.
Even for doing this, you must like kind of memorize these two triangles.
Yes. So in a way, right, you know what I always do during exams. So when I'm allowed to write, okay, or when I face this question, when I see trigonometry question, the first thing I do is I just kind of like quickly write down these two, because I know I am going to refer to this many times. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good. So let's try another one. Cosine 150. How do you split them?
Wait, what? Cosine 150.
Yeah.
150. This one is 90. Maybe 90 plus 30 plus 30.
60 degree. Because we have a 60 degree here. Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If you can make use of one, you don't try to split to two.
Okay.
It's like the 90, right? You don't split to 30 plus 30 plus 30, right? You're not going to complicate yourself so much, right? Okay? One more. Tangent 330. How do you split tangent 330?
330.
You can use minus also. Don't always think of plus. 360 minus 30. Okay?
Mm.
Alright?
Oh, okay.
Then how do you
Okay.
open
Wait.
how do you open tangent?
Uh,
This one.
oh,
Okay?
okay.
So
Oh,
plus is plus on top for the numerator. Is minus for the denominator. So this one is tangent. Tangent 60. On top is plus, so it's tangent 30
thank you.
over. Can you see the is minus? So it's 1 minus tangent 260, then tangent 30. Okay?
So why is that or minus then underneath plus or plus underneath?
Formula. It's just the way it is. Okay?
Okay.
I mean formula, usually I don't question formula. But okay, probably you can go and ask your teacher why. And then you can probably ask why distance equal to speed times time next time. Yeah? I also want to know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
No, I think I know why.
Hey, never mind. So formula, we just take it. Right? Right?
Okay.
Yeah. We just take it on faith. It's like faith. Okay. But you don't question your faith, right? Or maybe sometimes you question. I don't know. Okay, good. So, with this, I think it's a very good introduction to this general. I mean, good introduction to this special angle topic. I'm not done because I want to move on. I don't want to keep talking about the special angle thing because special angle thing is not worth. I think it's just like the, it's just like that. Um, the cert.
Maybe
The
yeah.
cert question. Okay, good.
The
Done.
green.
Okay.
Maybe you can go to 10.2.
Yes. So what is 10.2?
Trigonometric. Yeah.
Okay, graph. Okay, good. So let me just take a look before I talk about that. Okay, I have it. Don't worry. Okay, hold on. I just want to look at what you are learning and then I need to quickly. Okay, good. Oh, then with this, actually, we completed this topic already in one lesson. And I assume that even though you might be doing your this 10.1, 10.2, and then not 10.2 now, right? I don't think you understand. Sorry to say, probably you understand less than 50% of it.
All this trigonometry.
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, it is a lot to.
Maybe 50% is already an overstatement. Probably you understand 10% of it only.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
No.
Where are you?
Okay, cool. Yeah, good. But anyway.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah. So anyway, hopefully after this session, after this lesson, from less than 50%, probably now you should be more than 50% already. Okay? Okay, let's talk about this basic graph. Okay, there are 3 graphs you need to memorize. First thing is I call it the basic graph. Okay, it's still tiny. I need to make it. Okay? So this is the sine curve. Y equals to sine x. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you have to label 0, 90 degree, 180 degree, and 270 degree, and then 360 degree. And this is your -1. So you kind of like label the minimum value and then the maximum value 1. So this is your y, this is your x. Okay? Okay, next. Sine curve. Same thing. 90, 180, 270, 260. So maximum 1, minimum -1. So this looks like this. Okay? Okay, by the way, these points are called the key points. You have to label before you can sketch. That's where your French curve, the small one, comes in to sketch a good curve. Okay? This is your y equals to cosine x. And then, of course, the last one is tangent.
So cosine is like a quadratic curve almost. Then after that, you need to then it goes up.
Oh.
So it goes down, then go up.
Oh, yes. So probably maybe sine x. Sine x is let's talk about it later on. Okay, but it's a good observation. It's a good observation. Okay. I'll talk about I will talk about it further later on. Okay, let me finish the tangent x first. So these are the basic curves you have to memorize. So this is 0 for 90, then for 180. I think for tangent, right, something special. Okay, I think, can you help me out with tangent 45? Use your calculator. What's the value?
Tangent 45 is 1.
Good, okay, good. So,
here it is only 1.
Okay, can you help me out? Okay, it's 0. Tangent 90, I think is infinity. Error.
Yeah, it's error.
Good. So in a way, right, it's error, so you need to draw a straight line here. So you can never reach 90. I mean, you can never, I mean, it's infinity means it's very big. So
goes up.
Goes up, yes. So in a way, I need another, okay, never mind. So I need to draw, that's why I need this point. I also need this point so that I can work it out. Okay? Alright? And then over here, can you help me out? 135. Tangent 135, I think it's negative 1.
Negative 1, yeah.
Yep, good. So.
Oh wow, then it just go down.
And then 180, I think is 0.
Okay, check. 0.
Good. So that means, I think, so basically it's this.
So then it just comes down like this.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Done. This is tangent x. And I hope you observe what? You observe that for tangent x, what you observe? Nothing. For tangent x, for the tangent basic curve, I only draw from 0 to 180. But for the sine and cosine, right, I draw from 100, I draw from 0 to 260.
Yeah. Why
Why? Why?
Did you repeat itself?
Very good. So basically, we have touched this idea of cycle or period. Or you call it period.
Oh yeah.
So for this, okay, the basic curve, sine and cosine, the cycle and the period is actually 360. So sine x or cosine x, the period is 360 degrees. But for tangent, the period is special, 180. Okay? Okay?
Oh, the period is where it starts to repeat again.
Yes.
Like at a point.
So, hold on. So taking this first. So for the sine and cosine curve, the period 360 degree. For the tangent is 180. So in a way, let's talk about the tangent first. So if I'm going to extend this until 360. I'm going to extend this until 360. So 180. So this is 360. Okay, by the way, you need to use a ruler. Okay, if otherwise, your this part should be the same length of this part. Okay, if not, it's very. I don't want it to be like so off. Okay, I need to draw a good curve. All right, good. So I'm not using a ruler here, so bear with my not my inaccuracy. Anyway, so this is 360. So between 180 and 360 is 270, right? Okay?
Yeah.
So it repeats itself, you know what it means or not? So that means, hey, this one to 90, and then 90 to 180. So at 270, you have one line. Okay, yes. So I mean this line on the 270 and this line on the 90 is the line that your curve will never touch. Okay, so in a way there are okay, there is a name for this. It's called the asymptote. Okay, I'm not sure if I spell it correctly, but anyway, it's called asymptote. Okay, so next time when you say, hey, asymptote is, it means, okay, mathematically, asymptote is somewhere you can get very, very close to, but never reach. Okay? So it's like the limit. You can never get to the perfection. Okay? Okay? Asymptote is somewhere you can get very, very close to, but never reach. Okay? So if the asymptote is here, so that means somewhere in between, you will hit 1. And then somewhere in between here, you will hit -1. Yes. So in a way, if you join them up, a bit ugly, because I'm not using any tool. Okay. So hopefully you get your what? You get your French curve. So you start to use our French curve. Okay. All right. Can you see it repeat itself after 180? So the red one is 1 cycle, the green one is 1 cycle. Or the period. All right. All right. So yep. All right. So this is the basic stuff you need to know about this basic curve for sine, cosine, tangent. Okay. So of course life is not so simple, right? Life is not so simple. Right? Life is not so simple in a way. What if I give you y equal to 2 sine 2x and plus 1? You know, they start to introduce y equals to a sine bx plus c. So in a way, just now the basic curve is y equals to sine x, right? So in a way, this is the basic curve. Simple one. But life is not so simple. What if I give you the A, what if you give you the B, what if you give you the C? And by the way, you have names for A, B, C. A is called the amplitude of the sine curve. Then B is called the B will give you the period. So period, remember? Okay, what is the period for normal sine curve?
Normal sine curve period is 360.
Correct. So period is equal to 360 divided by the B. So C is called okay. I think C is very simple. Because we have been talking about C. C is the up-down movement.
Yeah.
If you are +1, you up by 1. Up by 1 unit.
Yeah.
Right? To the entire curve. Yeah. If it's -2, then you down by 2 units. So I'm talking about the significance or the effect of your amplitude and then period. Okay? So C will control the up-down movement. Okay? B will control the period. Right? Then A will contribute to the amplitude. So let's see how it works by doing this. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? Go. So we need to start with a basic curve. Okay. Basic curve is 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. And extend the line a little bit. So label 0, 90, 180, 270, 260, right? This is your x. And then the I need to extend that a little bit. So this is your 1, maximum value. This is your -1, minimum value. Okay, so what are the important points? This one, and then this one, and this one. So with these points, you can start to sketch. If you have that curve, French curve ruler, you're going to draw a very nice curve. I don't have, so need to bear with my inaccuracy. Okay, good. So this is your basic sine curve. So y equals to sine x. Are you convinced? Good. So now we need to introduce, because we want to draw this, by the way. We want to draw this, huh? So now, so you put the 2, you take care of the amplitude first. So you put the 2 in. So each point will times 2. 0 times 2, 0.
0.
Right?
Yeah.
1 times 2, 2. Good. Very good.
Down here.
So here.
And yeah, then negative.
So done. Let me just use a different color. So 0 times 2 is here. So it's 0 times 2 is 0. -1 times 2 is -2.
-2.
0 times 2. Okay. So this curve will be your 2 sine x. I'm not done, huh? So this will be your y equals to 2 sine x. Okay.
But now got 10.
Now I need to probably I use another color. You remember we did this before, right? For the modulus, you remember or not?
Yeah.
For the modular, we also cannot straight away get the entire function, the graph of that function first. We need to do it step by step, right?
Yeah.
So now you introduce the 2 inside. So by introducing the 2, so the period is equal to 360 divided by 2. So in this way, the period is 180. So the period is 180. So how? So that means within 180. So this is
goes up, down, like this.
Yeah.
Within this.
Yeah, within 180, we should see what? 1 cycle.
So it
that means
goes
you
up,
just
down,
give it like this.
and
So basically I should see, so here and here. So I should see the green one getting squeezed. I should see the green one getting squeezed. Right? So the green one is here to here, 360. I need to see the green one squeeze. So this point, go here. This point, let me see, here, and here, and here. So turn, 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 and turn. Okay? So you want me to draw until 360, I repeat.
So the period is always like 360 divided by 2.
For sine.
So draw by the,
For sine. For tangent is 180. Okay? So this is the black one. Alright? This is the black one. Okay? So far so good for the black one. Maybe I just tuck in here. So it's very important that you have the French curve. You see how ugly I'm drawing now without 2.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this is the black one. Oh, but we still have 2 plus 1, right?
Right. Then just the amplitude just go by 1.
Correct. So every point, okay, so how many points you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all these points must raise by 1. From 0, you need to go to, let me choose a different color.
1.
From 0, you go to 1. From 2, you go to 3. From 0, you go to 1. From this -2, you go to -1. From this one, you go to 1. Then you go to this. this one equal to 1, this one equal to. Can you see the way I do it? It's very mechanical. You just follow, right? So this the purple one is y equals to 2 sine 2x plus 1. So you can you see how I start with the basic curve and reach this one? Okay, step by step. Just like how we do the modulus. You understand now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's go back to your this 10.2. So see what else they have. But they don't have a lot already. Okay, they have a lot, but it's just repeated. Okay, let me just pick one and we talk about it. I already done. I'm at page 6.
Yes.
I'm at page 6.
Page 6 of 8, right?
Yep. No, yeah, I have done something similar to this A already for you, or maybe B. Okay. Okay.
We try 12.
Okay, hold on. Let me just which one you want to look at?
L.
Which one?
What number?
L. Or you want negative? Okay, good. Let's see. Okay, good. So negative cosine plus. Okay, good. Maybe 2 same thing. I don't want to play with 5 too many Just I think plus 1 is enough no need plus 5. I want to make life easy for myself. Then you just
to draw.
Then you use your. I just give you this. I think like you can probably make use of this concept and then draw the rest. Okay, so start with this.
Is that a question that I actually draw on the progress paper?
Most likely no.
Right.
So for this is sketch.
Oh,
okay. Okay, good. So start with the basic curve first. Basic curve is 1, negative 1, 0, 90, 180, 170, 160. This is x, this is y, and then cosine curve is from here to here to here, back up. So you come down first, then back up. So what's it good?
Yeah.
Good. Let me just make it. By the way, for this you need to use a pencil. Okay, so this is your cosine x. Okay, now we need to do the negative first. Okay, so y equals to negative cosine x. So negative, you just flip. 1 become what? Negative 1. Use a different color. 1 become negative 1. Huh? 0 is 0.
0 become 0.
Negative 1 become 1. Because you need to negative. Basically, you times negative 1. Times negative 1. Times negative 1. Okay? So 0 is 0. Okay? So the black one, this is the black one. Okay? So this is your the black one. Okay, now we need to take care of the half here. Okay, this is your period. So period is equal to what? 360 divided by b, right? So 360 divided by half. Right?
0.5.
So it's 720. Okay? So you need to stretch it. You need to stretch it. Just now we squeeze it. So now we need to stretch it. So because that means I need to see one cycle in 720. You understand me? So in a way, I need to stretch it. So how to stretch it? Continue label. 720. So you plus 90, this is 450. Plus 90.
440.
Very good.
Then 640.
Very good. Thank you. Okay. So just now, I should be looking at the black one. The purple one is not needed. So I need to see one. I need to see one cycle in 720. So that means this whole thing I need to get stretched. So instead of 180, right? Actually, I should hit. Okay, let me use a different color. I should hit here. Okay, and then I should hit here, and I should hit here. Okay.
Oh.
Then I should hit here. I should hit here. That's how you stretch to get one cycle in 720. Okay?
Oh, so okay.
Alright? Just okay, if you imagine this is the standard one, basic one. Okay? If 720 is the cycle, you need to stretch it. Okay? If this is the standard one, if 180 is the cycle, you need to squeeze it. Okay? Then now it's plus 1. So every point plus 1. Minus 1 is 0.
Oh, so plus 1, -1 becomes 0.
Yeah.
0 becomes 0.
Then
1.
this one is
And 1 becomes 2.
0 becomes 1, right? Oh, I need to use a different color. A bit confusion.
No. Maybe not learning.
Okay? This should be here. Should be here. Then should be up.
Yeah,
Then should be
plus 1.
up. Then should be up. Good. So I just. This is your y equals to. Sorry, let me just use another color to write y equals to negative cosine x over 2 plus 1. Done. So the question plus 5 is it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want you to spend more time and then.
To do it.
Okay.
But then, then these kind of questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can see that you have to do a lot of like drawing to finally get the last step, right?
Yeah.
You know, like this kind of question, you have to get like a lot of drawing to get the final drawing.
No, actually, right. What I want you to notice is step 1 is basic curve. Okay.
Yeah, then you add the.
Then you do the amplitude first,
and
then you take care of the period, and then you take care of the movement up down. Okay. Too bad. I mean, so therefore, what I want you to do is, actually, when you do the intermediate step, you can skip step. You go ahead and skip that. But this is our first lesson. I don't want to skip any step because if I skip, you don't understand. Too fast. Like, what you're doing. I'm showing you the nitty-gritty of how you get from basic curve to the final one.
The final.
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, when you're doing this on like a test paper, then
the intermediate step. I mean, the intermediate curve, right? Actually, does not matter. They don't look at it at all.
They only look at the final.
Yeah, they only look at the final. But like I say, without the intermediate step, you can't get the final. Yeah, it's just like the walking, Or you might not want to draw it so nicely for the intermediate step. You might just want to anyhow draw, then speed up a little bit. Okay, so that is your I think that's the end only. Or they even ask you to use decimals to see the curve.
That's decimal.
Decimals.
Decimal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have the GeoGebra, right? Yep. So
Yeah.
yes. So in fact, right, whenever it comes to the curve one, right? Oh yes, they give you the range. Can you see there is a range here? You just need to sketch from 0 to 360. So in a way, right, just now,
Wait.
uh-huh.
You circle. I didn't see what you circle.
Okay, so you come to the 14, the 0 to 360, can you see?
No.
Okay,
You're circling. Okay.
never mind, let me just get it out.
Maybe take screenshot.
No, it's okay, go to our page, okay, go to just now the question, page 6. Okay, we have done this L, right?
Oh, it's this one.
This one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, this range, So just now we do until 720, you remember?
Yeah.
It's not needed. It's not needed. So you just stop.
So it's stop over here.
You need to erase, yeah, you just erase.
So you just draw this stuff.
Yes. Yes. Correct.
Like this.
Correct. So
half of the
correct. So put that we look at the question again. So you don't need to show this part already. But I think it's good that I show you also.
Yeah, it's always good.
Because who knows? Maybe next time they will say, please draw the one cycle. I think, no? Okay? Yeah, stop at 360. Okay? So for the other question, I should also draw until 360 also.
Yeah, it's until 360.
Yeah, good. Okay, then let me look at anything else I missed out. Oh, they give you the curve and ask you to find ABC, it's the other way. Question 15. Let me extract it out.
Okay.
Let me left to right to left. Here, they give you the curve.
Oh.
And they ask you to get ABC. Are you getting it?
Yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, it's here. So how They ask you to sketch. Now they sketch out for you and ask you to find ABC. Let me just quickly do this. I think it's to be quite easy. So the amplitude is from the midpoint. This is called the mid curve, the midline of the curve.
You draw it in like a blank space.
Oh, never mind. So remember, it take time for you to reflect. Midline, right? This one.
Oh yeah, you mean a dotted line?
Yeah. So this is the midline.
Okay. Yeah.
So how to find amplitude? The amplitude is actually here.
It's +1. So
A is 2.
Times
A is 2. Because it's 1 to 3 is 2. So remember how to find A. A is the midline to the max or the midline to the minimum. Either way.
But isn't this like up and down?
Up and down. What do you mean? I'm talking about the amplitude.
You mean the amplitude?
Yes.
Amplitude. Okay.
So A equal to 2.
Oh, okay, I understand.
So how do you get amplitude equal to 2 is the midline to the midline is here. The midline to the peak.
That's why you take the ratio here, like it's 0, 1, midline is 1, so the top part, maximum point is.
Hold on, sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, you should be looking at this question 15. Are you looking at 15? Okay, good. So this is the midline. This is the midline. Hey, your cursor is not there. Can you put your cursor on the midline so that I know you are looking at what? Okay, yes. Okay, then your midline is at 1, right? And then the max point is 3, right? So that is the magnitude. Midline to max is the distance is the amplitude, which is 2 in this case. Okay? So A equal to 2. Okay? Okay, B. So B is something to do with the period. Period is equal to 360 divided by the B. In this case, what's the period? One round.
120.
Very good. So the period is 120. So that's how you get your B. So B is equal to 360 divided by 120. In this case, it's 3. So what is the C? It get raised to from 0 to 1. So it's 1 unit up.
So it is 1.
Correct. So it's 1. Are you clear? Yeah. So that's how you get ABC. Okay. I know this lesson we have talked about a lot of things. It takes time for you to digest. Okay? So I expect it takes time for you to digest, just like you take a lot of time to digest the logarithm as well. Indices. Yeah. Okay, but hopefully after today's lesson, from less than 50%, you should get maybe 65% of this chapter.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.